stop and smell the roses. How many times have you told yourself, I have to slow down? Well, today with Spa Works, we're going to help you do that. Not only is it stress relief, but it's therapeutic also. And if you're like me and you had 100 questions, Fred and John have all the answer to your questions and probably more. All been in a commercial spa, and maybe even have a friend that has a spa, and you've thought about, well, I'd like to have a spa, and you don't know, you've never shopped for one, you don't know the questions to ask. Well, today we're here with Freddie, and he's going to tell us and teach us what we need to know about a private spa. Freddie, what are some of the questions when people should ask when they come to buy a spa?
Well, they usually ask a price, they ask quality, they ask warranty, they ask how long you've been in business.
Well, I know you've been here for 20 years, and I want to know about the quality that you offer here at Spa Works.
Well, we have good quality. We have redwood cabinetry, we have Coralite acrylic sheets, we have a good warranty, one of the best warranties there are in the industry for the support packs. That's pumps, motors, and heaters. We give 5 years on that. We give 5 years on the spa. We have many different types of spas that have a lot of different jets.
Who makes your spas?
Well, Blue Pacific out of Bakersfield. They've been around for 20 years or so in the industry. They're actually, we consider them like an affordable portable.
Really? I noticed too, well, you do have a lot of jets. Sometimes you don't even see that in a commercial spa, but your spas have a lot of jets in them.
Well, we not only have a lot of jets, we have so-called the jumbo jets on all of them. We don't have the mini jets or the small jets. So there's a lot of, I'd say, the jets come up with a lot of volume more than pressure. So you get a good massage with them. They swirl on you. You can turn each individual jet off and on. It's one of the best spas in the industry.
When you think about how many spa seats, or do you lose pressure if you get bigger spas, or how does that work?
Well, it usually works on a thing of how much horsepower you have per jet. Well, the horsepower that we give here on most of our spas is an 11 horsepower system. That's plenty of horsepower for how many jets you have on the spa. We have on certain seats we have 8, 10 jets on a seat. Other seats we have 5 and 6. We have, most of them come with loungers.
Now, what's a lounger? What do you mean?
Well, loungers, when we actually lay down into a bucket that some people like to do.
That must be hard to get out of.
Well, they have a handrail. And
I mean that you don't want to get out of it.
Well, that's true. A lot of people don't. It's a good relaxation at the end of the evening.
Well, what do you say to a customer who says, well, they're trying to decide between a swimming pool and a spa, and said, maybe a swimming pool. What?
Well, they're both nice. There's no question about it. Out here in the Antelope Valley, a swimming pool takes an awful lot of money to heat up. You only use it a couple of months out of the year, while a spa you could use year-round. It's a good point there. It's good in the summertime when you could cool off if you wish to. In the wintertime you can get warm. You could exercise actually in it with the latest jets. You could just about do almost anything that you would a swimming pool, except it costs you a lot less to operate.
What kind of temperature would you keep your spa at? Or there, I guess in the winter and the summer you may have some average temperatures that you recommend?
Well, most people, they like to, in the summer, this is true, when it's real hot, they like to keep temperatures down. In the winter, when it's cold, they like to keep the temperature high.
How high would you say to go? Or?
Well, a good temperature we feel is about 100, 101 in the winter. And in the summer, as low as you want it.
I know too, sometimes people do get gazebos or they don't. How do you buy a gazebo?
Well, a lot of people like the way the gazebos look. They like the way they look in the backyard. It dolls up the spa. Some people use it for a wind factor. They get the enclosure gazebos.
Oh, sure.
Some people use it as outdoor entertainment where they want it open. So it's a lot
Do
of.
you build them here, or are they custom?
Oh, they're custom built. They're all made down in Los Angeles. Nice, all redwood cabinetry, double paneled, heavy plexi. Just a nice built gazebo for the desert.
What happens? Okay, I bought a spa. What comes with the purchase of a spa?
Well, we probably give about everything a person will need. We give the hard cover with it. We give the set of steps with it. We give the startup kit with it. We give the pillows with it. We give a delivery with it. Just about everything a person will need, except for the electrical.
Well, delivery, is there a separate charge at other places, or?
Some places yes, some places no. We have it given to our customers.
Delivery. And what about a cover? Is it necessary to get a spa cover when you get a spa?
Absolutely. That's like getting a refrigerator with no door.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Is that part of?
It is part of the spa.
That is part of
Yes.
the spa. So when you buy a spa here, you do get the delivery and you get the top.
And you get the top.
Cover, I should say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, you've been in the business 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
What do you offer? What's different about your place than other spa places?
Well, one thing we do is that we try to keep the prices down as low as possible. We don't have the big overhead like some of the other spa stores. That's a good feature. Secondly, we're very educated into the spas, so if there's anything could go wrong, we know the problems. So we have the price, we have the technology.
Well, let's talk about price. What kind of price can you expect when you're buying a spa?
Well, let's say the average spa ranges anywhere from, I would say from 25 to 45. Well, a lot of companies, they try to get a little extra money because they're overhead for a spa. So when you really shop a spa and get down to the real bottom price, you'd find out we're way down there on the price size for what you get for the product.
Mm-hmm. And when you talk about education, because of your 20 years into the business, once you buy a spa, does someone help you, teach you to use it?
Oh, we do. That is part of the deal. That's part of the delivery. We not only deliver the spa, we make sure the water gets into the spa is running. You know, you're educated all about the spa before we leave.
You're watching a delivery in action from Spa Works in Palmdale. Sales, service, and repairs, and always quality at reasonable prices. Spa Works at 1215 Palmdale Boulevard East in Palmdale. Our phone number is 805-273-2527. At Spa Works, we want you to be a satisfied customer. Therefore, one thing about delivery you can be sure of, and that's careful consideration of the care for your spa during delivery. After all, we inspect our product thoroughly upon arrival at Spa Works, and we want you to receive your spa without scratches, abrasions, or any type of marring. And by the way, we actually deliver to Africa. That's right, Africa. Nothing will stop us from delivering in the Antelope Valley. So if you think you have a backyard that's pretty complicated, if we can get them to Africa, we can get them over the fence into your backyard. As another precaution to make sure your spa arrives without abrasion or scratches, we make a special effort to wrap the spa before delivery to make sure that you're just 100% satisfied with the spa. Spa Works Sales, Service, and Repairs boast a complete line of Blue Pacific spas out of Bakersfield, California. We're easy to find. We're right on Palmdale Boulevard. As a matter of fact, we're at 1215 Palmdale Boulevard East. Any questions, just ask for Fred at Spa Works. That's 805-273-2527. And by the way, we have a motto around here. If you can find a comparable spa at a lower price, Fred will triple the difference in cash. Now, That's confident good business, which should send you a signal right away you won't get a better deal. When we deliver a spa, utmost care is taken. In addition to delivering the spa at no charge, we take the time to educate our customers as to how to use the spa to its maximum potential, how to properly care for the spa using the proper chemicals from leisure time, and also learning the entire system from the pumps to the jets to the proper pH balance in the water. At Spa Works, we just don't deliver the spa and let you fend for yourself.
I'm here with Fred's brother John, and he's going to tell us a few reasons why people would want to buy a spa.
Well, there's many reasons a person buys a spa, especially for medical reasons. One of the reasons is that they may have a back problem, they may have a shoulder problem, or they may have just normal stress at work. And so they come in. All of our spas are therapeutic spas. We have 6 pulsating jets that hit your back. They have 2 calf jets, 2 neck jets. So we're hitting all parts of your body. The warmth of the water helps the therapeutic end of it. You have water movement throughout the entire cycle of a spa, and you're sitting there, you're enjoying, and the spa then is relieving you of all this stress and strains of the daily work. So people, when they come in, that's what their main goal is, to have something that will help them medically or just relaxing.
John, are people concerned when they come and they see how big a spa is? How can I get this in my backyard?
That's one of their concerns, but we guarantee that when we sell you a spa, we will get it in your backyard. We can either use the dollies that bring them in, we roll them in, or we get a lift and we lift it in. We have no problem getting it into the backyard. As long as you have an area that you can put the spa down. Say, for instance, if you're buying an 8-foot spa, you have to have an area at least 10 by 10. And everybody's backyard has an area that at least that small.
What kind of foundation do you put the spas on?
Well, you can have 2 types of foundations we recommend. One is if you want to go to a cement slab, which is only about 3 to 4 inches thick, and we lay it right on the cement slab. Or the easy way, and the most inexpensive way, is use peat gravel. And the peat gravel, what we do is we take 2x4s, we lock them together, and we fill it with peat gravel, and fill it up with about 4 inches thick of peat gravel, and we put the spa right there on top of it. It allows drainage. You have no cracking, or if you have earthquakes or anything like that, you have no cracking of the peat gravel, and it's cheaper. It only runs maybe about $150 to do a complete peat gravel job.
That works.
And so every time somebody comes in, we try to save them as much money as possible.
What kinds of ways do you heat? There's a couple of different ways to heat it, with electric and the heater. What do you recommend?
Okay, our spas are all equipped with electric heating. It's a 220 hookup. 220 electrical is a more efficient type of electricity, because if you use the 110, and a lot of spas do have 110, it takes longer, a lot longer, and you don't get it up to the temperature that you desire. It just, by the time it warms up that temperature and outside cools it down, it's very hard to maintain a 100 to 110 degree temperature.
And what about, I know there are some customers that just would rather have the gas heaters.
Okay, gas heating is a very efficient heating. I don't recommend it only because it costs more. You're talking roughly around $1,400–1,500 for a gas heater versus the electric heater, which all of our spas come equipped with it. So therefore, you have the electric heating already in the system. To convert it to a gas heating and just leave the electric heating there as a standby, it would cost you around $1,400. It is more efficient, it is faster.
You sell both.
We sell both. We will equip it with both. It's just ideally, you should start off with the electric heating first because it's already there. And then if you feel that it's not quick enough, fast enough, then down the road you can always install the gas later.
So with electric heating, if someone comes in and buys a spa today, how quick could they really be in their spa relaxing in it? How long?
The same day. The same day. If our crew is ready to deliver and we have the spa in stock, because it is portable, we can have it delivered that same day. We have electricians on call, because it does take 220 hookup. We have electricians on call that will come and install the electrical line for you.
So you do that for us?
Oh yes, oh yes. We have them on call all the time. We don't do the work ourselves, but we have electricians on call. It's ideal to have some time. Give us a couple days notice, because that way we can more or less get everything set up for you. But if you want it the same day, we have no problem with that.
How easy is it, John, to lift the cover, take the cover?
Okay.
Notice the clips here.
Okay, the clips is the lockdown. In case of wind, or you have kids and you want to keep kids out, you lock them down, and then they unlatch just by pushing them to the side and pulling up. It's just like a regular safety belt. Then when you want to lift it, you just lift it real easy. That's how easy it is. It pivots at the center. You can just let it drop down by itself. And if you want to take the whole thing off, then you have to kind of just lift it off. This is the spa itself. The temperature of the water can normally when you start off with your ambient temperature of around 70–75 degrees, depending on how hot it is outside, it takes about a half an hour to increase the temperature by 10 degrees. So if you want it like 90 degrees or 100 degrees about your body temperature, then I would recommend that you put the timer on. We set the timer for an hour and a half, and in an hour and a half, your temperature of the water will be at your desired temperature.
Oh, so it comes with a timer, and where is that?
All right, that's underneath in the center. If you look in the center, it has your pack, and in the pack it has the timer. It also has a thermostat. It has a 50 amp GFI breaker, which if any electrical ever hits this thing, or somebody has a electrical radio, and they drop it into the spa accidentally, or a child has a radio or something, that it'll shut off in a microsecond. That's what these GFIs are for. Every one of them have this safety device in it. It also has a freeze control. That's if you're in weather where the weather starts to drop at near zero or below zero. You don't want the water to freeze up, so the freeze control, you put it on, and it's a constant movement of the water throughout the entire time, and it uses less electricity than a light bulb.
And these different jets here are just for different parts of the...
Okay, each one of these jets buttons controls a certain operating portion of the spa. The one that says jet here, which is your first button, will operate one side of the jets, on the one side of the spa. The other one, which is called auxiliary, operates the other side. So you'll have two 4.5 horsepower motors that operate the water end of it. Then you have an air, which causes the bubbles to come up. That's a 1.5 horses for the air. Then they have a half of a horsepower for circulating, constant circulation when you have it on as a recirculating. So we're talking 11 horsepower system. And our systems all come with a 5-year warranty. That means anything goes wrong in 5 years, the factory will take care of it. We're the factory representative, so we will handle the actual maintenance of it, and we get reimbursed by the factory. It's all under the warranty. You get all the warranties. The shell has a 5-year warranty. The cover has a 3-year warranty. So you got a lot of warranty there, so you really don't have to concern yourself with the operation of the spa for as long as 5 years. And then beyond that, it's just normal service costs. Then you also, it's equipped with a light. It's a small 12-volt light. It's it's only at night if you want to use the light. But
is it different colors?
Well, yes, we have what you call lenses that you hook onto it. You have a blue lens, a white lens, and then you have the red lens. And so if you want it all blue at night, you just put the blue light on. Well, it's a lens, and it just covers over the light. You have your turbo control. Turbo controls on both sides for your jets. What that does, it reduces or increases the amount of air coming out of your jet.
Oh, so different pressure?
It has a different pressure. Air, as you know, when it mixes with water, it causes bubbles, which is in the jet stream, and those bubbles are what kind of hit your body and causes the body, it's the massaging end of it. And if you don't want that, you want straight water, you just turn the turbo off.
Just about this time every evening, this man reaps the benefits of his trip to Spa Works in Palmdale.
And now after a hard day's work, I'm ready to get in. Ready to get in this good bath water. Get started here.
You're probably wondering how much time it takes to take care of your spa. Fred, tell us, what kind of care does it take when you're running a spa?
Well, it's pretty simple. The main ingredient in running a spa is just checking the spa out on a daily basis. Very simple, take about 2 minutes to check to see if there's chlorine in the spa, or bromine. Other than that, you won't have to vacuum the spa off because you have the top. You don't have any dirt into the spa. You just keep the filter clean. Once every 2 or 3 weeks, you wash it out, keep the chlorine in the spa, and it's pretty well takes care of itself.
I had a friend that bought a pool, but he's got children. We don't have children. So after my wife and I discussed it, we decided to buy a spa because there's less maintenance on it, and you can use it for about 11 months out of the year. You can't do that with a pool. We really enjoy it because it's very invigorating, and when you're in there, it relaxes you so that you go almost to sleep.
Let me talk to you a little bit about how a spa is produced and the strength of a spa. Each spa is molded either by using an acrylic sheet or using another sheet which is called koi. This particular material here, which is more like a sandy material, is called koi, made by lucite. The acrylic is a more smooth type of surface, and that material is produced by DuPont. When the factory gets these sheets, they mold it into this particular configuration, and then after they do that, they then fiberglass the underneath. They use about a ½ inch thick of fiberglass. Then they drill the holes for each one of the jets or any other of the valves. And after they do that and they plumb it in, they then turn around and then they foam that so that it holds all the pipes together. It's all held together with that foam. So you can see the strength of a spa is thicker than even a car body. We're talking a ½ inch thick of the glass with a ¼ inch thick sheet. Each one of the jets themselves were made by a waterway. They're either a pulsating jet or a rotating bearing jet, or ball bearing jets. Each one, they twirl when the water goes through it, and the center portion, if you put it in the middle, it'll have just one shot of water going straight at your back or wherever you have it aimed. Or if you put it to the left or the right, it gives you a circulated movement, hitting all parts of that portion of that body, of your body. The other ones were called pulsating. They have two holes in the jet, and it pulsates. The top jets here are for your neck. These 3 jets here on the lounge, it comes equipped with a lounge. It also sits 5 people here and 1 here. That'll be 6 people can actually sit in the spa. Each one of these jets can be turned on or off at the jet itself, or you can shut it the entire system down using the button over there. This is one of the bench type seats. You have 1, 2, 3 bench seats, 2 bucket seats, and 1 lounge seat. It comes equipped with the drains, 2 drains, 1 on either side. And to drain the spa, all you have to do is just turn the bib on underneath, hooked with a hose, and let it just drain by itself. It comes equipped with the 2 calf jets and all your air jets. The air jets are all what they call salt and pepper air jets, which have about 9 different little holes in there that shoot up bubbles out of each one of the holes.
The experience of shopping around, I found that the prices were a little bit above what I would want to pay into a spa. But when I came to Fred's Spa Works, he showed me the warranties and the way that he would do the spa, and I was convinced that this was the place to buy it.
Hopefully we've answered some of your questions. Wouldn't you love to have one of these in your backyard? Come and see the real thing at Spa Works in Palmdale.